Douglas Bickford 5/21/21 at 6:53 a.m. here in Christmas Valley, Oregon, which is about ready to change because I've been blessed with a house in Klamath Falls, Oregon. Paid off in cash. It's a miracle. And it's all because I listened to the small voice inside of me 6 months ago and left a toxic relationship because I got myself into because I had no self-esteem, because as a child I was sexually abused by my father along with 4 other sisters and 1 brother. So for 65 years of my life, that's because that's how old I am, I lived feeling worthless, feeling like the scum of the earth, okay? Like I was not fit to live on this planet. But miracle after miracle has happened to me, okay? First place I went after I left a toxic relationship, and it was very toxic. It was terrible. 3.5 years of being abused by a dysfunctional family and the daughter. Okay, I mean, it's a long story, but that's why I'm here today teaching self-esteem, because a miracle was I went to my son's house where I took my van, an old RV, both in 1987s, a few clothes, my 3 cats, and fled for my cat's life because she was going to kill my cat. She'd already killed 2 of them. I was going to let her get away with killing another one, okay? But anyway, the miracle that happened to me was ended up in my son's driveway in Oregon City, Oregon, okay? Who is also married to alcoholic, abusive, she probably physically and mentally has destroyed my son because of his low self-esteem. Anyway, ended up in their driveway. Paid him $300 a month rent. And his alcoholic wife, control freak, okay, ended up gonna call the cops on me after I'd been there like 6 days because she's controlling everything my son does, okay? Poor guy can't even make one decision without her getting her permission. That's how bad it is for him. It all happened because we had cooked steaks and she was not there, and she called him every name in the book because me and him made steaks after we started cleaning up the pigsty that my son started living in after he met her, and he's been with her for like 7 years, okay? And there's no helping him. He's not going to ever get out of that. But anyway, until he's ready for a change and he's completely at rock bottom with nothing, okay? That's when he'll seek change, okay? He's not there yet. Everybody has to get there. But this is for you. This video is for you when you get to the point. And you will find me, I guarantee it, because I know that the Creator, God, I call him the Great Spirit. You can call him whatever you want to call him. But when that, whatever it is, directs you to me and you're ready for change, I got a message for you. But the miracle for me was I went to his house. I was looking for a coffee cup in a box. And I dug out this book. It's called The Portable Therapist. It's by a doctor of psychology, Susanna McMahon. In the book, when I started reading it, and I finally started reading it after about, I don't know, 3 weeks of finding it, after I found it, ready to almost like, well, I probably would have never killed myself, but in a major depression, right? Anyway, here's the concept out of the book that saved me, and it can save you too. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. That's it. And say it every day for the rest of your life. Then continue watching me. I'm going through every chapter in the book. Subscribe, share my videos. And then also, the link for this book is in the description of the video. Go click on it. It's about 12, between 6 and 12 bucks. Very cheap. This book will change your life, folks. Whether you're in a marriage, whether you're not in a marriage, wherever you're at. Get this book and read it and apply the concepts. The chapters are very short, very readable, very understandable. She talks in normal language that you can understand. But the first step is to look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, and keep saying it. And that will change you from the inside out. Okay, now here's chapter 43 from the book, The Portable Therapist. I have been doing this all my life. Why change now? Because it no longer works. We do not change when life is working for us. We only change when something is going wrong. The problem with the doing model is that it works for a while. When it stops working, we tend to believe that something is wrong with us and not with the model. Usually, when we're feeling good about our lives and ourselves, we are not seeking change. When we are looking for new answers, something is not working. Timing is everything, and we all have our own time. We will feel the need to change only when it is time for change, and that's why you'll find me when you're ready for change. Because the Great Spirit, God, Jesus, whatever you call it, the Creator, or even if you don't call it a Creator, and you have goodness, because goodness and a Creator are the same thing. You will find me in that, whatever it is, goodness will let you find me if you don't believe in God. I can guarantee it. When you're ready, you'll find me. We will know this time, when this time occurs, because when we will be in pain and we will be willing to try something new and different to alleviate the pain. If we are not in pain but merely curious about learning the new model of being, most likely we will not change anything. Curiosity is not a good incentive for change, but pain is. And I'm proof of that. I was in terrible pain the first month I left. If this is not your time for change, accept that and love yourself for being where you are. In other words, say I love you in the mirror anyway, whether you're ready for change or not. Okay? Say it to yourself. If this is your time, know that the change will also be painful, but the pain of change is cleansing and leads to growth, man. I mean, this stuff has happened to me. Growth is development, and development means letting go of things that have worked before, but they do not now. Development means learning new things that are strange and sometimes frightening. Oh, okay. Let go of the idea that there is something wrong with you because you can no longer function in the same way that you always have before. No one else can decide when it is time, your time to change. You will change, and the new tools will make sense when, and only when, it is your time. You may be experiencing feeling stuck. You want to change. You feel that you are ready for change, but nothing is happening. During these times, it is easy to get frustrated and go back to your previous training. You may become goal-oriented and feel you are a failure, because you cannot achieve your goal to change. Change is inevitable, but it is not in your total control. Neither is your timing. When you are stuck and do not understand why, the best thing you can do is to accept yourself as stuck and practice loving yourself in your stuck place. This is not easy, but it works. And that's what I love you in the mirror, I'll keep saying this, will do for you. Eventually, you will not remain stuck. You will move and change will occur. Also, do not get caught in the blame of why it has taken you so long to change. Blaming something for yourself you cannot control will throw you right back into the weak ego. Remember, this is not a contest and you have no competitors. It does not matter how quickly you change or how well you love yourself. The being model is not quantitative. Where you are is where you are. You will always change. You cannot control the timing. You can control the ways in which you change. Do not waste your time feeling bad about why you have not changed before or why you are stuck now. Accept your timing just as you have learned to accept yourself. If everything is working for you, good. If nothing is working for you, that is also good. You are probably closer to your time for changing. Powerful stuff, folks. This has changed me. I am living. Douglas Bickford is evidence of it. That's why I'm here right now teaching you self-esteem, how to gain self-esteem, and the one simple concept that can get you on the right road, which is looking in the mirror and say, I love you. And here's the thing about that mirror therapy, they call it, right? You cannot you cannot lie to yourself in the mirror. So the very first time you do it, you got to force yourself to do it. And as soon as you hear me say that to you in this video, pause me and go say it, okay? And keep saying it over and over and over and over and over again. Keep saying, I'm a good person. I'm worthy to love. I say, I love Douglas Bickford. I will not live in the past. I will not live in the past guilt. I will not live in the future anxiety. I will live in the now because that's all I have is right now. I accept and acknowledge all the pain that I've caused in my 65 years. From this point forward, I accept and acknowledge and do not deny anything that's happened to me, that anybody's done to me, that's hurt me physically, sexually, or emotionally. I accept it and acknowledge it. I will not deny it. And I will not mask that pain with drugs, alcohol, sex, TV, another person, religion, food, a new car, a new boat, a new house. I'm not going to mask my pain. I'm going to accept it and I'm accepting the future pain that I will receive because it's inevitable, because life is all about. There is no life without pain, folks. We live in pain, we die in pain. Pain is all around us, okay? You have to accept that fact, okay? This is what I say to myself in the mirror. I kid you not, every day. And it has changed me. You will get a natural high. And the other thing, do not use drugs and alcohol, folks. You'll never get a natural high from the Creator or from goodness if you use drugs, alcohol, because you're using a synthetic means to make yourself happy, and it doesn't work. In fact, it destroys you. It destroys your body. It destroys your mind. And you only do it because you're being destructive to yourself, because you can't acknowledge the pain that you feel and you're trying to mask that pain. But people do it with TV too, the same thing. They use TV as a drug because it takes them out of the reality of their life and the reality that life is full of pain. You have to accept it, folks. That's the way it is. Anyway, Douglas Bickford, I have more for you. Like, sub my channel, like, and share these very important videos. And when you're ready for change, you will find me out here. Y'all have a great day.